Save your sympathy for the kids who are getting bombed in Palestine. Save your sympathy for the people who are getting thrown in the concentration camps right now. Save your fucking sympathy for the people getting deported right now for no reason. Save your sympathy for those people and not an evil man who has done nothing but harm other people and be a Nazi. Why are you empathizing and sympathizing with him? I don't care that he was a person. He wasn't to me. He was a Nazi. And if that doesn't make me a leftist because I think he's better off gone, so fucking be it. So fucking be it. Because a lot of y'all like to talk a big talk, but then when someone finally walks the walk, y'all are like, this is so bad. This is so bad. Shut the fuck up. Take your fake ass moral views and get the fuck out of it.
And this is the issue I have with that messaging. If someone tells you to be a little more chill, your response is,
this is so bad.
You know what you just did? Say goodbye to the moderate right, lefties.
Folks, this right here, this is one of the top leftist thought leaders in the online space.
One shot. Yep.
All right.
What do you think conservative response to this will be? It's going to be the exact same response that it always is. It's going to be blaming the left. It's going to be a call for more aggressive rhetoric towards the left. It's going to be a call for the left to condemn or disavow whatever the anybody on the left that does any sort of disavow whatever bullshit I think is cucked and weak. I saw Newsom doing it earlier. At some point, if I hear any mainstream conservative say, we need to bring the temperature down, then I'll start taking it seriously. But until then, nah, fuck that. I don't think same thing I said on the temperature.
You're the party of empathy and said words or violence, but you're saying that the people on the right or whatever, they never toned it down a little. But then you're like, we have the human right to be able to say whatever we want. We were not allowed to say leftist, so we started saying radical left and leftist. We made the separation. And even if you do that, if I make one mistake, immediately I'm a right-winger. Right-winger and Nazi.
I have breaking news. We think that Charlie Kirk just got shot in the neck. Hey, ooh, ah, ooh.
They got him in the neck! They got him in the neck! Shit whip! Like a fucking samurai film! Oh! Good news! Good news, everyone! Good news! Because being moderate, you're still a bad person, and being a right-winger, you're not.
He died? Charlie Kirk died. It's sad. For having an opinion about things like that. The guy went to colleges and was having opinions. Sick world we live in. That's a true animal. He need to be locked up in a cage. He don't have a frontal lobe.
Charlie Kirk is dead. If you're not familiar with Charlie Kirk, he's a very prominent figure in conservative politics and has been for the last 10 years or so. First, I'm going to say, praying for his family. I'm praying for his wife, his children, everyone around him. The second thing I'm going to say, these are really politically radicalizing times, politically polarizing times. Watching someone like Charlie Kirk, a prominent figure in politics, conservative politics, left or right, doesn't matter, getting assassinated in the modern day is something that is very, very disturbing. If you think our society is going to return to this, we're going to get along and we can have a debate, the debate is over. The conversation is ended. And it's clear from an assassination like this that there is no more room for conversations anymore. The other side does not want to have a conversation with you. They want you dead. And this is something that they have written out a long time when they tried to kill the fucking president. I'm going to say this. We do not live in times of peace. We live in times of uncertainty. But the one thing we must be certain of, we will not allow people to wipe us away because of what we believe in, because of what we know to be true. We need to hold true to ourselves and not hold back in saying what we believe in, to go forward and continuously push against those who want to wipe us away just because we believe in something different or something greater beyond ourselves.
And I'm not saying Donald motherfucking Trump deserve anything he going through right now, but God's timing is always motherfucking right. Can I get an amen, some motherfucking body? There should be no motherfucking peace for the wicked. None!
So supposedly kids go to college and university. Charlie Kirk went there to add a balance
around universities and have challenging conversations, and because that's what is so important to our country, is to find our disagreements respectfully, because when people stop talking, that's when violence happens.
Charlie Kirk got shot and killed. How do you feel?
Happy. Goodbye.
Wow. Did you see that Charlie Kirk just got shot and killed?
That's good.
Wow. That's good. That's good that people are getting shot just off a political view. Good that people are dying in America.
Did you see that Charlie Kirk got shot and killed today?
Yes, I did.
How do you feel about that?
I don't really have any feelings about it. Who are you?
Charlie Kirk gets shot and killed today. We're just getting people's opinions. How do you feel about that?
Girl, someone had to do it. And that's how I feel at this point in time. But
I appreciate your honesty. I truly do. So you said someone had to do it.
yes. Try not to get all pulled up into that, but he was a misogynist. He was a disgusting person with disgusting beliefs.
So if you had a magical wand, a magical button that you could press and keep him from being assassinated, would you press that?
No. I think things happen for a purpose. And if that's how his life was ended, then that's how it was ended. So.
Do you know who Charlie Kirk is?
Yeah, he's a I'm like, yeah, he's an you know? I wouldn't wish it to anyone, but I don't think he's politically so correct, you know?
We're going to step away from this because you're just trying to... Well, you let him talk. He wants to talk. What are you? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him.
You know,
anyways.
I love the right. I love the right. I love all of you guys. Thank you.
In my opinion, I think they're going to flip it and say the other way. But I think the left has just spewed so much hate and brainwashed so many people into doing stupid like this. But they're going to flip it and see, he was so hateful and he spewed all this hatred.
You're almost going to say he deserved it.
Yeah, they're going to say he deserved it. I've already seen people. That's what I've seen. I've already seen people saying he deserved it. He spews all this hate. And they're going to say because the hate he spewed, he should have gotten that. It's a sign of, I think, what liberalism has done to U.S. society. It's just led to a complete moral decay and decay of morals and just any semblance of humanity. Like you just degrade people because of your political opinions, but I don't know. I don't have much else to say on that. It's just the same old thing every time.
But then again, it would be wild when you're surrounded by people that would justify this is okay and you also go to that school. No wonder Charlie Kirk went to those schools and have debates.
Do you support his death?
I do.
You support his death?
Fuck Charlie Kirk.
You support Charlie Kirk being killed?
Yes, I do.
On the day he died, you're here at a vigil for Charlie Kirk and you support his death.
Do you support a Nazi?
No, I don't support a Nazi. Charlie Kirk wasn't a Nazi.
Yes,
You support his shooter?
Yep, sure do. Freedom.
You support Charlie Kirk's shooter?
Sure do. He did us all a favor.
Would you shoot somebody like Charlie Kirk?
I would have killed him myself.
You would have killed him yourself? Okay. Do you have a job here in Seattle?
Nope, I take that for a living.
Live by the sword, die by the sword. He did say that gun deaths were an acceptable side effect of gun rights.
Let this be a lesson to all those other conservative freaks, those little weirdos with podcasts. Just know your necks are on the line. Your necks. No. Your necks. Hello? Bitch, did you hear Charlie Kirk just got shot in the neck? Actually, no, I'm listening to Man Down by Rihanna. Man Down! State of the world getting so bad, I'm gagging over any fucking thing these days. So, apparently at Utah Valley University, Charlie Kirk just got shot in the neck. Bitch, I don't even know what to fucking say to that one. Except, you got me fucking gagging.
Oh, please. Right, why don't you start with the President of the United States, right? And every ugly meme he has posted and every ugly word.
And as you can see, Elizabeth Warren, politics person, is saying like, you know what? I ain't toning down anything because Charlie Kirk didn't tone down anything.
Breaking fucking news. Charlie Kirk got shot in the fucking neck. That was the last bastion. I can't be a liberal no fucking more. You see the fucking comments? I hope the gun is okay. The same fucking people asking for moral decency. I cannot in good faith align myself with you guys anymore. I once had a headache. You'll be alright. Cause you don't agree with him politically? Okay. Whatever happens next, in retaliation, whoever did that shit, I hope they throw the whole fucking book at you. The whole fucking book at you. While I did not agree with his views, when you put violence in the fucking middle of the equation, all this shit goes out the window. Everything that you stand for goes out the fucking window. Who's next? Candace Owens? Take that shit as a warning. Stop doing the fucking public panels, bro. Stop doing all that. Oh, what do you think about him? These people are fucking insane. Oh, well, both sides are... No, these people are fucking insane. Dude, things are gonna get very... Do not speak politics at all in public. Do not do that shit. These people are fucking unwell. Protecting fucking dickheads stabbing Ukrainian girls in a bus. Protecting fucking shooters just because they think they're the other gender.
To be absolutely crystal clear, this is political terrorism. And we have leftists all over X, all over TikTok, even in my own comments right now, celebrating. How far gone do you need to be as a human being to celebrate when someone who has different political beliefs than you gets shot? How far gone as a human being must you be? Political violence, political terrorism has no place in this country. I don't care how much you disagree with someone's politics. I don't care how much you disagree. Nobody deserves that.
You wanna know fucking stoked right now? You wanna know why I'm so fucking stoked? Go ahead and Google Charlie Kirk. Go ahead, read the latest headlines and you'll see why I'm so fucking
You know what's odd about this whole situation? Charlie Kirk said this once. You can tell a lot about a person how they react when a person dies. Charlie, I'm sorry, man. It had to reach this moment. Because I can see way more evil people than I thought. And they have no more, their moral compass.
I swear I'm not happy about I'm not happy about this news. It's so unfortunate.
Charlie Kirk was shot. Charlie Kirk was shot.
You literally have idiots, demented fucking demon ass bitches out here supporting the shit, dog. So y'all die on that sword, bro. Y'all keep barking that shit. Y'all keep talking that shit. Y'all are giving the other side a reason. Y'all gonna fuck around and find out. It's like, even if I was up here on some kumbaya shit and telling people to simmer down and, don't run with it, bro. It's just, mental health shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. The cat is out the fucking bag and motherfuckers are waiting for a reason to pop off. And now you gave motherfuckers the ultimate reason to pop off because you took out the ultimate right winger, bro. You took out the top of the fucking food chain. The only thing higher than that is fucking Trump. You missed out on that motherfucker. And this shit's worse because you actually took Kirk out, and Kirk ain't a politician. All he does is speak his truth. All he does is try to make his version of America great again. He's not invading on nobody's rights. He's not forcing people to do shit they don't want to do. All he's doing is having intelligent discourse with fucking retards for the most part and got his life taken for it. So what that means is that there's no talking. There's no talking. Y'all keep that fucking energy, bro.
It's like you killed Martin Luther King. Like, it's somebody that was talking. He wasn't a politician. He was simply talking. And you put him at a level as if he's more powerful than Trump and you shot him. So in other words, what you kinda did, anybody that has this opinion, you better shut up on the street.
What are we doing, you guys? I'm not saying what are we doing, but I'm talking about Charlie Kirk, the person who is trying to educate a generation of people, has been shot on live television. If you guys could see the stuff on X right now, at this point, the Democratic Party should be viewed as a terrorist organization. The stuff that we're seeing in this country is not normal. It is an awful video. There's no way he survived that. There's no way he survived that. The Democratic Party is a terrorist group. They are a terrorist organization.
And then people went to the vigil of Charlie Kirk.
Yeah, I want them both. They both punched me in the face. They both punched me in the face. Yeah. We're gonna make sure we get that face for facial recognition.
Democrats say that Trump is starting a civil war, but they're the only ones that are making violent threats and having violent protests and causing all sorts of trouble. So who's really starting the civil war here?
Seeing people rejoice over Charlie Kirk getting shot just shows you that society lacks empathy. Like, how could you ever be happy somebody losing their life because you disagree with what they say? Tighten up.
Y'all just killed the Hokage of the fucking... I pray that the shooter's not black. We have been through enough.
We all against violence. We all against gun violence. But then you support the same violence that just killed somebody because he had a take that you didn't agree with. I never agreed with the nigga. I'm not happy to see another man die. Y'all are weird, bro.
But I'm starting to see that a lot of people on social media
are literal monsters. I don't think that you should get shot for having conservative views on social media. He wasn't a politician. He wasn't some corporate giant. He wasn't affecting your life at all. So I don't care if someone I hate gets assassinated in broad daylight and the video is shared everywhere. Do y'all really get that mad at people on social media? Unless someone has done something to me in real life, I have never wished death on anybody on social media. People have said wild things to me.
And I think that is what Charlie Kirk was preaching, just like this. And actually this actually put him in danger.
Comes up, takes out a knife, stabs her to death. 14 times he was previously arrested. 4 times. 14 times. He comes up and just stabs her to death. Situations like this are a nearly daily occurrence in our cities. We do not have to live this way. You can create a society and a culture where you can get on a train or a subway and not be Irina Zarutska and get stabbed to death in the neck because some black criminal decides, I'm just going to go do it. 14 times he was previously arrested. And all of the Koch brother funded liberal criminal justice BS is the reason why guys like him are still on the streets. 14 times. Let's put this back up on screen. And Irina Zarutska, why did she come to America? She was fleeing violence in Ukraine. It turns out it's more dangerous on subways in Charlotte, North Carolina than a war zone in Ukraine.
So I'm going to be very fucking clear about this so that you know exactly where I stand. And I will say this with my whole entire chest. There are some people on this app that are sitting there saying, oh, you shouldn't wish death upon any person, no matter what side they're on. Fuck that. Fuck that. Charlie Kirk was a fucking Nazi. He was a fucking Nazi. And you know what kind of Nazi is the best Nazi? A dead one. Thank God that shit stain of a person is no longer in this world. And may his hell be being confronted by every single marginalized person that he hurt. That is what is fucking wrong with you. That does not make me a bad person for thinking that bad people should not be in this world. So, fuck that Nazi, and have a great day.
Let me be your Paul Revere today because guess who just... Let me be your Paul Revere today because guess who just found out? CK got AK'd. And he's gone.
Dong, the witch is dead. To everyone saying that it was such a senseless, violent act. I want you to remind yourself that it was God's plan. I mean, really, it was actually his fault because, like, he should have been wearing, like, a bulletproof neck brace or something. Like, I cannot believe he walked out the house without it. I mean, really, you have to be aware of what you're wearing in public so that, like, people don't target you. And you don't become a victim. So I guess this is just another example of God's plan in action. It was not a senseless act of violence. This was God's plan. Happy hump day, y'all!
MSNBC immediately went into blaming Charlie.
He's been one of the most divisive, especially divisive younger figures in this, who is constantly sort of pushing this sort of hate speech or sort of aimed at certain groups. And I always go back to hateful thoughts lead to hateful words, which then lead to hateful actions.
Trying to downplay if this was an assassination attempt.
We don't know any of the full details of this. We don't know if this was a supporter shooting their gun off in celebration, or so we have no idea about this.
With Democrat governors immediately trying to connect this to Trump.
Sympathy to Charlie Kirk's family and to Charlie Kirk, who obviously we've seen other political violence occur in other states. And I would just say it's got to stop. And I think there are people who are fomenting it in this country. I think the president's rhetoric often foments it. We've seen the January 6th rioters.
So again, it's Trump's fault. It's January 6th Ford. You keep calling him a Nazi and somebody popped him, and it's not your fault. It's not your rhetoric. You left-leaning governor. I'm not saying that I'm not a moderate anymore. But I've seen a lot of moderate left that seems to be way more radical than I thought.